Hi, welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to go to Belgium and take a look at a beer which I haven't seen for quite a while. I have had in the past, but it's been a while and it suddenly appeared in the store and I thought I would give it a review. This is a Belgian beer from St. Bernardus. It's called St. Bernardus Wit or Blanche, and made by Brouwerij St. Bernardus, and they're located in Watteau, Belgium, and they've been around about 120 years in various forms. They I took notes on the history of it. It's incredibly complicated, involving De Koninck and a Polish brewer who brought some yeast, St. Sixtus yeast, which was used at West-Verlateren, and I just couldn't sort it all out. I'm sorry. But in any case, on Rate Beer, they have 30 beers listed, and Untapped 27 when I checked last, and over 1 million ratings for those beers, and the average was 3.82 for them out of 5, pretty high. They're famous for their triple, for their App 12 quad, and probably most famous for their Christmas ale, which you will see around end of the year in stores, many places. And they also make a Tokyo beer, amazingly enough, and they did it to commemorate the opening of their Tokyo tap room. And I've never been there, and I've never had that beer, but I'm looking forward to it. I have had this one, but it's been quite a while. Again, it's called St. Bernardus Wit. It is 5.5% and 15 international bittering units. And this is an unfiltered wheat beer. It has it was made in collaboration with Pierre Celis originally. He's no longer with us, but he is the man who kind of reintroduced the wit beer style, which had kind of died out in the 1960s in Belgium. And he founded Hoegaarden, which you probably know. It's probably the most famous wit beer in the world. And he later moved to the United States and started Celis Brewery in Austin, Texas. So this beer has 2,211 ratings on ratebeer.com. The average for those is 3.63 out of 5. 90 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 99 percentile for its style, wit beer, pretty high. Untapped, 88,305 ratings, and the average is 3.6, so almost identical. All right. Okay, so a good wit beer, and of course this has malt hops and wheat malt and orange peel, and so it should be kind of interesting. I don't see coriander here, which is a common feature of wit beers, but perhaps the spice is mentioned is coriander. They don't spell it out, but let's give this one a go. So wit beers are, of course, very refreshing. They're often light. They're almost never high alcohol, and so unfiltered. And what do we see here? It is kind of furiously bubbling up. You can see the carbonation rising up there. So it's kind of a dull sort of pastel yellow, dark pastel with about a finger of kind of frothy head. Okay, and the aroma. Okay, right away I get citrus, some kind of estery notes, yeast for sure. Smells very fresh, very inviting. Kind of like somebody just sliced open a mild lemon. Okay, it does. Wow, carbonation is really crackling in the mouth. It does have a nice citrus element. Maybe a little overcarbonated, but the citrus is there. Mild wheat notes. This is not as wheaty as some of them come. It's got more body and more character than Hoegaarden for sure. hops really attack the tongue and bring out nice fruity flavors. Something perhaps light peachy, apple, but primarily it's a citrus, kind of light citrus dominated sort of beer. Yeah, tanginess from that orange peel. It's really a pleasant beer. Very refreshing in a hot weather environment, or any time really. This is very nice. If you like Cool Garden, you should probably try this one. I think you might like it too. Once again, it's called St. Bernardus Wit, made by Brouwerij St. Bernardus in Watteau, Belgium. Yeah, so give it a go if it shows up on your shelves anywhere. Okay, well, that is it for today. And I hope you are doing well these days. It's a rather cold winter where I am. We're hoping it's going to warm up at some point soon. But please do subscribe to the channel, and I hope you will leave me a comment. Tell me your experience with wit beers, or if you've had this beer, what you thought of it. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.